Fish love it. Marlin swim up the exhaust pipe to eat your bait. My name is Scotty Thorington, the proprietor, owner, runner of Haven Sport Fishing Charters, which I established in 1988 on the Central Coast, New South Wales. Well, a little Freedom. She's a little 34 black watch. I've done a lot of miles. I've had this boat for 21 years now. It's on its second set of engines since I've owned it. The old Cummins, 6 BTA, 330, 315 horsepower. It's got me home safe in those big storms. And it's great, it's little. The fuel bills aren't too bad. Tying it up in the marina and servicing's very easily done. Backs up pretty good. The guys at Ray Marine call it the Millennium Falcon. Gets the job done, doesn't look great. It's a bucket of bolts. It's certainly been good to me. I think I showed you this morning, we got 57,000 nautical miles in the last 3 years on these machines. And this is the second lot of machines. So we've done over 100,000 nautical miles in 6 years. Crazy when you think about it, a lot of miles. Axiom Pros, we've got 2 12s, a 9 and a 7. We've got the CP570 driver, the black box. We've got a pair of side scan RV transducers in the bow, which wasn't really the place you're supposed to put them, but it was the only place we had left where we could get clean water, and they're either side, about a third of the way down the boat. You can mark a marlin out the side when you're on the shelf, 150, 200 metres. I'll use it like a sonar inshore, so I drive around and cock the boat. I'll mark a marlin over there off that side and I'll cock it with that, put a mark in the plotter where he is. And you can do that by just touching the screen. Spin the boat the other way, mark him up there, put that mark in the screen and then go around and you can almost head him off at the pass. We've marked him here the first time and I put a mark in there. You can see the waypoint, which is up here. And then we did a turn, we went back around and went over him again, and that's him again there. We're just going to do a few turns on him here and see if we can get him to come up and eat the bait. And if he doesn't do that and we mark him again, we probably stop and maybe fire a live bait down there. That's a game changer when you're tournament fishing. We're also running 509 3 kilowatt narrow, which we use for bottom fishing today, really narrow beam, so when you mark a fish you know that it's right under the boat. You drop your bait on their head. You can see the reef comes up and the bait fish are all concentrated there. Here we go, right onto this spot here. See a bunch of bait fish coming up there now, and we'll get the guys to drop in. Righto, in you go guys. And we've also got a 1 kilowatt wide 275 wide high-low. That's the ultimate marlin fishing transducer. Big wide, 20-degree beam, cover lots of ground. You see him on the 1 kilowatt and you see him on the 3 kilowatt, you know he's directly under the boat. It's all to do with, you know, how you set it up, the quality of the water as well. You know, you've got dirty water, particles in the water, it bounces a bit of sound back again, but nice clean water out there, and you can get that power down, you're going to see a lot more. Yeah, well, today was a bit tough. We did a lot of miles, caught a couple of kingies. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're going to see changes in kingfish bag limits, maybe slot sizes, and certainly I believe in maybe the size is a bit too small. So they say that kingfish mature around about 65 centimetres, 60 to 65 centimetres, become sexually mature. Maybe we lift that size limit a bit more, 75 or so, and give them an extra year of spawning before we catch them, hopefully. And that will probably have some sort of impact on the fishery. Surely we've got to do something. It's certainly in trouble, that's for sure. Part of being a good fisherman, you've got to get out and spread your wings, see how other people do it. You can't just keep going and doing the same thing every day. You've got to go and look at other places and try their techniques and, you know, change little things. Just don't be set in your one thing you're doing all the time. Look outside the box and certainly travel, and international travel at that, and Australia as well, the Barrier Reef. You know, the Barrier Reef probably has the best captains, crewmen, boats in the world anywhere. The conditions that they fish in and what you have to do to catch those giant black marlins is pretty special. I know I drove a little blackwatch up there, one of these, 34, and we get big ones on, and they would tow the boat around, literally tow the boat. When the fish went deep, I'd get the angler to go to 70 pounds of drag, put his fingers in the spool and slow it down, and they would tow the boat backwards. You're dealing with a big animal. You can tow a blackwatch 34 through the water backwards. They're crazy good. I've always loved fishing, and it's a way of getting paid to do what you love to do. The people are just unreal. You meet some great people, and from all walks of life. The richest people in the world to people that save all their money to come on that one trip a year. And there's just some great captains and crewmen, and the new lot of crewmen that are now progressing to become captains. The next lot of captains are going to be the best, certainly the best at everything. Well, I'd say things have changed, yes, a little bit fish-wise, and it's a lot harder, and they need that technology to catch those fish. But gee, I tell you, they got it easy. Guys like Junior and Reese and Kleiny and all those young fellas now that are coming through. Wow, they've had the benefit of learning off the old guys that had the minimum amount of technology to learn the fishing skills, and now they've got the technology side thrown into it. Great sounders, GPSs, satellite downloads of the water and currents and colours and temperatures and salinity layers, and all that factor is just going to turn those guys into weapons. Their seamanship skills that are passed down from the older captains, combined with that new technology outlook that we're all running into. Wow, wish I had my time over again.